You know, a lot of people like a screen in the Model 3 and the Model Y that sits right in front of them. They're used to it maybe in other cars, or if they came from a Model S or a Model X into a Model Y, they're used to a screen there. And there's many options available. I have the original screen from Hansshow, and also their updated one, which is much smaller, so it blocks less of the vent. This one has CarPlay on it. So does this one, but this one just does CarPlay or Android Auto. This device sits in front of your steering wheel, and you can flip it around the switchback. You have a little display here, but also you can put your phone here, charge it while it's there, and you can have other apps running. But some people don't like the giant screens. They don't like to block the vents. They don't need a touch screen up there. They just want minimalist display. The smallest display they have, the smallest display possible, but still give them the basic information that they want. Introducing the hidden HUD from Hansshow. This is the smallest HUD you can have. This is a 3-inch display. Very huge, I might add. Certain that's 3 inches. I'm pretty familiar with 3 inches, which is very huge actually. Almost average. Very satisfying display. Anyway, it's really how you use it and where you put it in. Okay, that's bad. Where you put it is hidden. This looks very, very thick and very girthy. This 3-inch display fits right in seamlessly in the dash, in the vent, so you don't really see it. But what you do see in this is your speed, your state of charge, percentage, and your turn signals. So this is really something that a lot of people will like. The price isn't very expensive, not like those, and the installation is super easy. You hook it up to the Obd2 port behind the center console, which is very easy to do, and then you have a power wire going to this, goes up through the driver's side door. It's not hooking to the autopilot computers like those. This is going to be a breeze to install. We're going to do that today and then drive it. See if it's worth it. See if this tiny, mighty display is worth the price. And of course, there's a discount. Use the link down below, I1Tesla, save some money on everything on Hansshow. Make your car, customize it. Well, you don't have to do it peach like that. You don't have to go crazy like I have. Tastefully install products that make your driving experience that much better. So let's get into the install on this. All right, so first thing we're going to want to do is grab the display and the pry tool and join me inside the car. What we're going to do is pop this panel off. That's kind of most of the install. So we take the display. It does have a protective thing on it, but we're going to just kind of lift up on the dash, put this flush however we want, take the pry tool and kind of just push the wire back in as much as you want. That's basically all you do for the install up top here. And you can get as crazy as you want with hiding this wire. For right now, I'm just going to leave it there and I will mess with it later. And then the great thing is you can lift this and slide this and adjust the screen wherever you want to. You don't have to take the whole dash apart just to adjust anything. We're going to run the wire underneath the dash and then behind that panel all the way to the back, or in the back of the center console on the floor. So I ran the wire right up here behind the carpet, behind the pedals, and I pulled this panel off. All you have to do is just take the pry tool, pry here, and then just pull. There's clips. It just pops right off and it goes right back on the same way. We're just going to run this down all the way to the back, just tucking it right here all the way down. So on the back of the center console, you'll see these wires. This connector here is the Obd2 port. Now I have this device here for the sexy buttons. So that is just jumping that. I'm gonna add another jump to this, so this will still work as well as the new piece. So this is the harness that will go here It'll plug right into the back of that one and then plug into there. But before we do that, we have to go into safety and then power off the vehicle. And do not sit there or open a door or window, because that will turn the car back on. So with the car still off, I'm going to disconnect this one, connect this one, and then connect that one. Now everything is just looped in there, and now we need that power cable. So I'm going to move the seat back. I just moved it forward so you can see better and I can get back there. But I'm going to find the power cable, which kind of stopped about here. So here is the power. Let's hook up the power. That's all you need to do. And we're going to tuck that in for now. I'm going to push this back, and it'll tuck underneath there. I'll tidy it up back there, but let's pull this cover off. Oh, that was satisfying. Oh, I have to hit the brake to wake up the car, and we're at 34% on the battery, which let's see if it reads properly. And yes, that does read properly. Once I put it in drive, it's going to show that we're in drive. Turn signals. Reverse. 34%. I'm sitting in the garage, so I'm assuming once we start moving, we'll be able to see the speed right there. And you can slide this around to wherever you want it. You can have it off to the side if you want. You can have it over the corner here. You can have it for the passenger. So if the passenger wants to see how fast you're going, so they can be a backseat driver or a nanny or something like that, they can see how fast you're going. The cool thing is, you don't have to raise your steering wheel to see this. On the other ones, on the other screens, to really see the screen, you definitely had to raise the steering wheel. This is right at that's about what I see when I'm driving. Most people don't drive like this, so you won't block it. You're gonna have your hands here or in autopilot, and this is gonna be a cool little display for your car. I'm gonna tidy up those wires a little bit more so you can see, and then we're gonna take this for a drive and really see, is this worth it? Tell you what, that's worth it.